Alrighty. What's up?
Hey, you got a soldering tool?
Yeah, I do. I literally just started streaming, by the way, so hold on. Oh wait, it's out in the front room, I think. In the like lunchbox. All right. Okay. Let's get started here. Let's see. So, yeah, all right. Copy video URL. All right, let's get started. My question is, how is chat rate 2 when I don't have any viewers? That's kind of funny. All right, so first thing we're going to do is get the goblin to run away from you when he's at half health or whatever. That should be pretty easy. That should be pretty easy. As soon as the project gets open, and then the next thing we're gonna do, well, we have to do that, and we have to fix the bug where they go backwards, which I think I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna deal with that, but we'll see. I know exactly which system is most likely causing it, but I'm not like sure how to mitigate that problem. It's not very clear to me how that's gonna work. Man, it is taking a long time. I hate it when Unity does this and it takes forever. It's annoying. It's annoying. Make a pull request for this. Okay, so let's get started. So we left off last time where we started adding some more functionality. We basically just redid a bunch of the system. So we have a bunch of behaviors that we worked on last time. And, well, actually we just have the same behaviors, but we added a new component to the system, which is conditions. And conditions are basically just allow you to configure behaviors based off of, again, certain conditions. So, agent behavior condition, and then, you know, for example, this one is stat below amount. If the stat is less than an amount, and then you can also invert it if you want to. So, if it's greater than an amount. So, the first thing we need to do is we need to go to the goblin. And we have some stuff here. Goblin target attraction. So the target attraction, there's a few different conditions. We need a stop radius, 0.2 units. Weight is 0. And then if we're within like 5 units, then we need to be 1.2, I believe. So just the standard stuff. But then we add another condition, which needs to be I think it needs to be like a specific percentage of the health. So there's an amount, a raw amount, and then there needs to be one with a percentage. I'm trying to think about the best way to do that, though. I think we're going to go with percentage. So, the value dot max. So let's actually just break this function out a little bit more, because I don't want it to be a raw value. I want it to be a percent of the health. So dot max. And then it needs to be stat dot value over stat dot max. Go to definition. I just want to double check something. There we go. Yeah, so it is being clamped properly. Great. So stat.value over stat.max is less than percentage. And then we just return this. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's literally just it right there. Very simple, but it will allow us to do something great. So what was it again? It was like half health or something? I need to merge this tab with the other tab. Okay. There we go. Okay. Enemy AI 3, and then we go to the issues. Enemy specific behavior. We have a lot of issues we need to close. Hey man, what's up? Yeah, it was half. Yeah. Alright. Man, can't believe you remember that. Let me just triple check. Half health, yep, you were right. We're all right in this situation. Okay, agents, behaviors, no condition, stat below amount, half, enemy half health. So the percentage is 0.5, stat type health, and then we want, it's going to be, let's check. It's less than an amount. Less than, enemy half health. Less than half health. Alright, I think that's all that we need for the condition, and then we can just add that condition there. And then the weight would be negative 1.2. So we run away from the player if we have that. There needs to be like, I forget, was there like a radius for how far? Target within 5 units. Enemy less than half health is negative 1.2, so we run away, but we only do that. We only run away when we're half health if we're within a certain unit distance, otherwise we stop. Let me use the restroom, but I have an idea. I think what we're going to do is we're going to combine multiple conditions together, and we'll make a condition that combines conditions, which is like, why aren't we doing this as programming at this point? But personally, I like the idea of my designers being able to do this stuff themselves, because it's not super complicated. Or at least I would prefer to do less programming and more creating assets. That's kind of the goal. That's kind of the goal that we've had with this game, is to do more of that. Generally. But I'm going to use the restroom, and then when I come back, we'll create a condition that combines multiple conditions. Yeah. I just want to reduce code duplication, that's all. Alright. Okay. And multi-condition, and then we should make an OR as well. I wish that Unity would allow me to serialize this stuff better, but I genuinely it's just not working that way. So I'm a little bit mad, but, you know, there's not really anything I can do. Just because the engine is stupid. And then this needs to be a condition. Can see target. No, what do? We have, serialized field. Actually, you know what? We don't even need... So then what we do here is we are basically just going to do for each var c in conditions. And for all the conditions here, we just want to do all of them. So c dot poll agent. So basically, if any of these aren't true, then we return false. So if not this, return false. Return. Great. So that's all we need to do. And now we should be able to do what we need to do. So we go to enemies, goblin, create and multi-condition MC, or no, we need to call this safe and afraid goblin retreat. So we just have two conditions for the goblin to retreat. Otherwise we just stop, I think. Enemy less than half health, and then we also need to be so we also need to be within 5 units to be able to retreat. And then yeah, so where's the negative 1.2? Or let's do negative 2, because it's very important to retreat. And then goblin retreat will go here. Okay, shut up. I know. I messed something up. I named the file wrong. I know. Okay, so goblin retreat. Enemy less than half health. Okay, so we do this. Goblin. Okay, we got this. Enemy less than half health. And then I believe the goblin itself just has all the rest of the basic stuff. Alright, it's cool. So let's not try it out in the main scene. Let's try and do it in the, what is it, the test area, just so we can get this done faster. So let's just paste a bunch of goblins. delete the slime. Actually, we'll keep the slime in just because I want to see how it attacks. And then we have a bunch of goblins and a slime. Yeah, and then if I hit them a bunch, then will some of them start running away? It doesn't look like it, no. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. I have a feeling that there might be a bug here. That's a whole different thing. Oh. It's, Oh, you kidding me? Okay. Less than half health and 0 or 5 units. There we go. And then I believe Goblin Target Attraction has that. It's not enemy less than half health. It's Goblin Target Attraction. No, I want the Goblin Target Attraction. Oh no, that's the current thing. It needs to be Goblin Retreat. Because Goblin Retreat needs to have those two things. Okay. Hopefully this works. Because I guess the script was just bugged. Okay, not working. Let's see. Let's also create a different condition. Target within radius. I think we're gonna do something like target in 10 units. And then we'll do 10 there. And then, let's see about this. So, Trying to think of some things, but I'm not really getting anywhere in that respect. Let's think about this. Let's go to this script and debug a little bit. So, print so we're gonna want to debug the stat, and then we're gonna want to debug. Actually, we're just gonna debug stat.value, stat.max, and then percentage and invert. And we're also just going to debug the whole result because I want to make sure that this is working correctly. And then we will see if this is working or not. It's not getting called at all. Oh, I bet I know why. So we go into the goblin. I bet the agent thing is not hooked up. Yeah, it's just basic target attraction. So we need goblin target attraction. I'm going to remove the debug. Actually, I'll just leave the debug statement in because why not? I bet this is going to work now that I've figured that out. So we do this. We do a bunch of damage to them. Come on, buddy. No, they're still following me. Even when they have really low health, of course. Because why would they care for their own lives? True, true, true. So that's clearly not working, because if I go here, then it's true for a bunch of them. So they should be running away, right? 8, 20, 0.5, yeah. That's clearly they should have been running away. So now, if I go to the end condition, okay. C end. More debugging. It turns out that that condition is working correctly, but why is this condition not working correctly? Enemy less than half health. True. Target in 10 units. True. So then why are you still running towards me? Do I have gizmos on? I should have gizmos on. Let's look at the state of things. So we need our goblin retreat. So both of these things, it doesn't matter if it's negative, are you sure? That doesn't make any sense. Well, is this just not the one that's getting run then? No, it's the first element in the list, so it should be getting run. It is getting run, but the weight value is not getting used. So I bet it's a bug in target attraction. Yeah, I don't think I need to debug the and condition because I think that's working correctly. So then, what is the deal with the target attraction then? Huh? Even when I'm paused, it wasn't working. What the hell's going on here? This is not easy to debug. Goblin target attract. Yeah, we have goblin target attraction. Goblin target attraction says to do this. Very annoying how close this is to working, because I genuinely don't know exactly what's going on. Excuse me. Target attraction plus config. What are you talking about? Oh, it's the class, because the config class is inside of target attraction. Target in 5 units. So does that mean that the AND condition is always false? Weird. Let's try debugging more stuff. Let's try it again. Something is null. Dude, this is weird. I do not know what's going on. Look, he's following me now. Goblin Retreat is running, but there's a bunch of no reference exceptions. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's because we're not doing that, we're doing that. Okay, that's my bad. I literally just introduced a bug when debugging. Wow, that's so smart of me. Also, the dogs are super loud. What the heck? Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that since he will not be quiet, no matter what. Annoying. Man, are you kidding me? They still just wanna get me, eh? Target within radius. Target in 5 units. Oh my god. I just realized. It's choosing the last config. It should be choosing the first one. Oh, that is annoying. Okay. That is annoying. Not here. This should be fairly easy to fix. Even though it's a simple loop, it's nice to not have to do that thinking. Well, whatever. Let's do that again. Okay. I think that's good for now. Now we are going to try this again. Now that it is supposedly fixed. But we'll see. What's up, buddy? Trying to run away from me, buddy? Look at that. That's actually kind of cool. Oh my gosh, they actually are running away. Holy shit, look at that. Dude, you actually can't get them. That's crazy. I think they need to regenerate slowly over time. So that way they can come back and get you later. That would actually make a lot of sense. Because if they just stay that dead, then they're not going to be that formidable. So let's try it out. Agent behaviors. Okay, so now that I've gotten that solved, let's continue. So how would I make that work? I think I would make a regenerate function thing. Scripts enemy regen. Stat regen. I think stat regen makes more sense because, yeah. Because, for example, if we had stamina, we could use it for that too. Stat type. Okay. Class gym config system.serializable it's a float regen amount and then a public float or not stat type. There we go. Great. So now update and a timer. Timer. So then for an update, what we want to do is we want to do for each var c in region config into region c dot tick dot timer dot tick time dot delta time. And then we would want to do, which is the time between frames, because this runs every frame. And we increment it by the time between frames. So then we need to do c dot, and then what? Oh, we also need a, we also need a stat manager. Stat manager dot get stat of c dot stat type, and that could be null, so we need to do var stat if stat then we continue because we don't care, and then otherwise we want to do stat dot value We could apply an effect, but personally, I don't really think that's a good idea because I don't want the effect particles to show up. So, dot value dot plus equals c dot regen amount, and this needs to be that. I think that's it. Actually, you know what we can do? Void init public void destroy drop. So what we would do here is we would do timer Huh. I don't want to do it inside of that class. I want to do it in here. So what we do here no. What? Why are you mad? That's why. There we go. So we just tick the timer. C.timer. on cycle complete. Okay, so then we need to do C dot apply. Ugh. Why would I do that? I need just this. There we go. Now it's all local, and we can do this, and we can just copy this to on destroy, and then we can just do minus equals apply, and then we can do this, and then there we go. That's pretty good. And the last thing I want to do is be able for the enemies to turn off their regen if they want to. Public void disable regen stat type then we would do this if C dot type, then we do C dot set. Well, this looks like a pretty good class right here. Look at that. We now can allow enemies to regenerate. That's pretty good. Man, that was a little... I just wanted to do that correctly, so it took a little longer than I thought. But it was not that much longer. I will say that much. Regen. So let's do a stat regen with this stat manager. And then let's do to regen And let's do health by 1, and we'll do it once every 2 seconds, and a -1 reset count, so it does it all the time. I think that's all we need to do, if I'm going to be completely honest. And it does 1 point of health per 2 seconds, which means it would fully regenerate in like... So if it was at 1 health, it would take 19 health, and then it would take 30 seconds. Based on the fact that they only have 20 health, I think that's fine, but I think I'm going to do 3 just to make it extra balanced. Because them running away is super annoying, so any amount of health regenerating that they have is bad and not cool. Also, I don't see their stat. If they get healed, it doesn't show. So that's another thing I need to fix. I think this is becoming pretty cool very quickly, though. Because it should be modifying the health, right? So we'll just have to see about that. That's not what I wanted. No, apparently it's not modifying the health. Also, the slime is very dangerous. Like, holy crap. Oh, shut up. Idiot. Yeah, got tile map grid palettes. I just don't care. Sorry, but I just don't care. Alright, regen config. What are we doing here? I bet it's something to do with the regen config and not the existing shit. Let's just delete that print statement. So, what on earth could be causing that? We're ticking if we're active. So what if we just print c.active? We're initializing all of them, so yeah, it's got to be something to do with that, right? All of them are false. That's not correct. It should start as true. See? Anyways, I'm going to, in init, I'm going to set active to true. Because if it's not going to work because of the hide and inspector bullshit, then I'm going to do it there. Because, you know, if you're going to make my default value disappear, then I'm going to force it to be there. Because, yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. If the designers think that's a bad idea, you know, you can override me on that. But I think that's going to be a nice tool for us to have. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, look, and they run away. And they heal. And they come back at you! Look at how cool that is! Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Dude, this is so cool. This is totally worth the effort. Dude, that's awesome. And they heal and they come back to you. Dude, that is insane. That's actually freaking crazy. That's actually awesome. That's super cool. Okay. Enemy less than half health. Goblin prefab, Goblin retreat, target in 10 units. Okay, I added this. Feat, finish, Goblin. Commit to enemy AI 3, and we'll push that. Uh-oh, I am not feeling good in my chest. My lungs feel bad. Uh-oh. Shit. Ow. 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 Why is that happening? I hate it when this happens, and I don't know why it happens. Oh, it's like in my throat, too. Ow. Ow. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna get a water. I'll be right back. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, I'm back. Oh boy, that green screen doesn't work very well when I'm not here. Oh boy. Alright, so that was pretty good. I'm very happy with that. I think having a regen manager is helpful. I think we might want to give the player some regen. Or no. No, that's definitely not a good idea. Only if you have a specific equipable attached or something. Yeah, that should not be like a regular thing. My bad. But yeah, I mean, this is super cool how quickly I threw this together and how well it works. Okay, so now we have to do some of the harder enemies. Those were all the easy ones, and by easy I mean like easy, because, you know, like there was still some difficult things. Now we have the Ranger, the Wolf, and the Wasp. The Wolf I'm still doing last. The Ranger I'm going to do next because I would have to set the Wasp up with, I'm going to have to set the Wasp up with some other stuff. So let's do the Ranger next. Rangers will try to keep their distance from the player while firing arrows at them. If the player gets too far away, the Ranger will slowly pursue them. If the player gets too close to the Ranger, will stop shooting. and try to put some distance between them and the player before continuing to shoot. That actually seems kind of interesting, because some of the AI conditions are going to be related to, man, that's going to be kind of difficult. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go to the ranger first of all, and then what do we need to do now? So we need to have a ranger target attraction. Behaviors, target attraction, ranger. And then we need to do a few configurations. So within a specific radius, they should pretty much always keep their distance. So we have ranger target attraction. What do we need to... What are the behaviors? Let me get it up on the other screen so I can, We'll try to keep their distance from the player. If the player gets too far away, the ranger will slowly pursue them. So let's do too far away first. Target within 10 units. Let me think, actually. How would we do this properly? I'm trying to think here of the best way to do this. We might need another condition. This might actually be a little bit more complicated. So if we're in target 10 units, we pursue. If we're in 7 units, we don't actually need another thing. I just realized that. So we would need agents in 7 or 5 units. Or actually, we already have that. Never mind. Target in 5 units. Then we do 0. Or we do... I think, yeah, 0. Maybe not 5. Maybe 3. Not 3. Maybe 4. Uh, 4 units. Radius 4. Okay, so we're in 5 units, and then we have 0. Not 5. It needs to be 4 units. Create a agents, behaviors, conditions. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't want a new thing for that. Let's do 2.5 units. then we would do negative 1.2. There we go. Then we would essentially, actually we'd just do negative 2. I don't know about the Ranger stopping shooting. I'm gonna have to think about that. I have an idea for that, actually, that I'm going to introduce, and it's going to be pretty good. So let's go in here, Ranger, basic target attraction. Now we're going to do Ranger target attraction. And then we're going to figure out the attacking part, which is going to be different in a few ways. So the goblins we already verified work great. Green slime we've already verified works great. So let's do some Rangers. So if I try and get close to them, ow, ow, ow. Get away, green slime. You're actually making my job a lot harder. Look at that. They stand still, and they just get at you, and you can't get to them. You have to fight at them from a distance. And then if you try and run towards them, they should run away. Yeah, if they get too far away, they'll pursue you, and they'll stop shooting. Or, no, that's not related, but it's sort of related. They don't seem to be running away when I'm super close, which is not good. I mean, the knockback is one thing, but I definitely need them to run away when... Oh, radius needs to be 2.5 for that. That is my fault. That is literally just my fault. So they should run away now. Yeah, look at that. They run away when I'm in 2.5 units. 2.5 is too big. Let's do like 1. Let's do like 1, because I think 1 makes more sense. If I get like really close, then I'm an issue. Yeah, look at that. They do run away. They do actually run away. The problem is that I think there are too many of them to really test it out. Because these guys are, like, really strong. These are... Range enemies in this game are, like, actually very dangerous. So... the slime is actually annoying. Man, this is actually crazy. Man, this is, like... This game is actually becoming very difficult very quickly. So if I get close to you guys, you'll get back away from me. So it basically eliminates short-ranged weapons. Ow. Ow. What the... What? What? Excuse me? What happened there? Look at that. I can sandblast them. And they can't run away as quickly. Look at how cool that is. They can't run away as quickly if I sandblast them. Dude, this game is becoming, like, insane very quickly. I'm very impressed with how well this works. This game is going to be fire when it releases, bro. Let's go. We're getting very close to something that works super well. Okay. I noticed that the sand clone isn't despawning. We might want to, like, look into fixing that. But I think that's all we need to do for the Ranger right now. I genuinely don't think there's anything else we would want to do with that. Which, you know, considering how quickly that worked out, I'm very happy. I mean, the whole point of the system was to make something that where you could just put some stuff together and it would, like, work. And that's, so far, I think I've been proven. As long as we add the conditions that we need, we can kind of just slap some shit together and not duplicate a bunch of code, which is awesome. So let's try the wasps now. So we wanted to convert the wasp into a ranged enemy, which shouldn't be super hard. I think we also... No, we should probably make the Ranger stop shooting at a certain distance, which I think we can do fairly easily. Enemy attack radius. I thought we removed that. Oh, it's the follow radius and the attack radius. Yeah, I think we're going to delete the enemy attack radius. The melee attack, I think, doesn't need to be messed with that much. But yeah, the enemy attack radius. Where is this used? Oh, it doesn't make it very easy to figure out where it is in the whole project. That's not cool. I bet there's like a Unity package for that, but yeah, whatever. Let's think about this. So the attack radius, I believe, is only on this. I'm pretty sure that's the case, at least. The Factorio trailer. That's the Factorio trailer music. I was like, what was that? Because it picked up very quickly. Yeah, attack radius L, get deleted. We don't need you anymore. It's just not relevant. Look at how many gosh darn scripts we have for enemy shit. It's very impressive. We've built out quite a big repository of enemy-related helpers. I think we can move stat regen to characters. Yeah, I think we can move it to stats, actually. Because, look at that. Stat effect, metadata, stat manager, stat regen. Yeah, that fits in perfectly there. And not where we had it. Yeah, this is all pretty well organized. I'm just happy right now. That's all. So let's actually get down. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Where's the stupid thing? Okay, enemy projectile spawner. The Huns, yeah, the Huns. Stat regen, good. Test area, yeah, whatever. Ranger prefab. What was the thing I was doing again? It was the what did I delete? The attack radius. So how did this work? I see, yeah. So let's leverage the agent condition API. I don't think we need an iAgent thing anymore. It's just not necessary. So we just pull all the conditions in the first. It's just an and. It's literally just an and. If if all the conditions are satisfied, then the enemy will be attacking. And we can leverage the entire. We can leverage the whole ecosystem for this, and it should be pretty good. So update. Let's just do. Poll, and we do agent.enemy direction enabled root. I thought we would have a reference to enemy. I don't like this, actually. This is not cool. I'm not a big fan of this, actually. I think that's a pretty good way of doing this. It's not super great. We might have to do some refactoring later, but I think this is generally it's going to work pretty well. So enemy attack manager. Now that we have that, we need to do a lot of refactoring because we made a big change getting rid of iAgent. Oh. Well, look at that. We don't even need to have an agent serialized. Perfect. Not totally sure if this is a good idea, but I really can't see us using more than one thing. More than one agent class, because it's just such an abstract item that I can't see us needing to use another thing. Cool. Let's look at the diff. Okay, we're not quite done yet. Let's just go and we need to do the attack manager thing. Man, look at all the scripts here. Crazy. So the condition for shooting is that we are within 10 units. No, within like let's actually check the ranger. So we have target in 4 units. I think we just do target in 4 units and we do another condition. Target within radius. Not in 2.5 units. Target not in 2.5 units. 2.5. And then inverted is true. And then all we would do is we just scroll down here. Target in 4 units and not in 2.5 units. Maybe we should do I think in 5 units we should start attacking. And then not in 2.5 units. So that gives them like a pretty decent window. Especially if there are multiple of them to attack. So if we're too close, we can stop them from doing that. No, we definitely shouldn't. I'm not a big fan of that, actually. That's not cool. That's not working like I want it to. I think we should only do in 1 unit. not in 1 unit. Let's do 1 unit, just so that, like, they continue to attack most of the time. Yeah, see? If they're in a group, they'll keep attacking. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. That's a lot better. Look at how good this works. Ow. Let's start making them attack sooner, I think. Personally, I'm a fan of making them attack sooner. Nah, it should stay at 5 units probably. I think we're good for the Ranger. We might have to rebalance the Ranger, but I think we're pretty good in general. Feat, Ranger, AI, complete. We didn't have to add anything. Like, it was literally just all off of stuff that we already had. Or, well, no, we did have to add one thing, but it wasn't a super big deal to add it. Okay. Alright, now we have the Wasp, which is going to be a little bit more difficult. But not too much more difficult. I think we will have to do some custom stuff for the Wasp, but we'll see. Air Agent Avoid is still fine. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. Poison the player, that already happens. Attempt to stay that away. 0.32 times 5 is like what? That's how big a tile is. 1.6? Oh, no, they need to stay farther away. I think they should deal 1 damage. I don't think they should deal 3. I'm not a big fan of that. Alright, fine. I think that's okay. Is there anything we can use as a stinger in here? What do they use as the stinger in the animations? Oh, they just use the end of that. Bro, he thrusting. No, that's it. There we go. That's a stinger. Those are kind of difficult to see. Well, Nah, you'll be able to see it. Who am I kidding? Even if you don't, it's like not super not visible. Okay, let's get this working. Let's actually just not use a raw projectile. I think having the enemy projectiles grouped with the enemy makes sense. No. You know what? No, we're not. We don't even need to have an enemy projectile. We literally just need to make an item and use the enemy projectile spawner. So, you could potentially get an illegal item. We are creating, I think, the first illegal item in the game. Like, actual, like, you should never, ever have this item. And now you can tell why. Because we're creating an item for the stinger. And I will get into why. So, we have an item projectile. And we have this, and we have a stinger. Projectiles the stinger. Spawn when destroyed. We don't want to spawn anything. The effects. We want to add a poison effect. Let's go to the wasp. Hitbox. No, it's the attack. Actually, let's just remove that. Let's just delete that. And then with the display, we do want to spawn it from a specific position. So we do a projectile spawner parent, spawn at. So we have a spawn at thing. Where's the stinger? Abdomen, lower abdomen, stinger. So we spawn it at the stinger. And then we would want to... The item would be the stinger. The amount would be 0. Actually, the amount would be 1. But what we do is we actually... What's the drop chance? Drop chance is 0, yeah, so we want to keep it that way. And then we would definitely want to... Parent, oh, the parent is just this. And I think that's it. I think that's all we have to do. So now we just need to give it some stats. So I think the speed... Dude, I have no reference for what stats we would want for this. No rotation. I think just rotate towards is probably going to be good. Max stack amount is 1. Max durability is 0. Rarity common. No icon because we don't need an icon. The effects. What did I delete off of the wasp already? It was the enemy melee attack. Let's go to the wasp prefab and see what got removed. Just got this removed. In prefab asset, in component, blah, 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 blah. What component got removed? Where's the thing? Circle Collider 2D, Mono Behavior, Transform, Game Object. No, that's not what I want. I need the enemy melee attack. Oh, it's this. This is the enemy melee attack. My bad. It was just marked as Mono Behavior. I don't know why they would do that. So let's add the effect. Damage is just going to be 1. Pierce amount is going to be 1. Knockback force is going to be 0 because we don't want it to do any knockback. I don't think. Throw speed, I don't think that matters. I don't think that actually matters. Does it? I think it does. I actually do think it does. Spawn. Oh, it spawns based off of an animation, which, of course, we're going to want to do as well. So yeah, throw speed does not matter. Knockback force is 0. Distance does matter. Let's probably go like 5 tiles. And the speed of an arrow, I think a speed of an arrow would work pretty good. Let's do like 4. So let's do like 4 speed, 5 tiles. Throw speed 0, doesn't matter. Drop chance 0. Effects. Okay, so it's poison. And then it's a 1, 3, change in -3, poison. Perfect. That looks good to me. Just a little Easter egg there. If anyone... Well, it's not an Easter egg because I did it live on stream, but yeah. It's funny. I wonder if that actually will work, but whatever. Anyways... Abdomen... Gosh... What was I doing? I was doing this. I think that's literally all we would need. We also need the attack condition thing. And we also need to update the agent to work differently. So... I think we're just gonna give them the Ranger shit. I think we might just give them the Ranger target attraction, Air Agent Avoid, and let's go back to the display. Some conditions, and then the eye enemy, which is just this. We also need a no. What do we actually need here? What next? What do we want them to do? We need when do they attack? I think they just attack all the time. Well, I think it's just within their radius, which should be like what? What's the Ranger's conditions for attacking? Target in 5 units. Okay. So the Wasp needs to do the same thing, basically. So it's just one condition. That looks good to me. I think that's all we really need to do for the wasp. I think we're good. Let's try using the wasp now. Hopefully this just works. Cause oh wait, nope, I forgot one thing. I already know that I forgot one thing. So the wasp animations, I need to go to the wasp animations. So let's go to the wasp, display, animation. Which one is it? It's sting. It's any of the stings. So for any of the stings, okay, so let's just do it at the end here. Cleaned up the animations a little bit. Cool. We added the spawn triggers as well. That's great. Look at how goofy this is. So goofy. Oh no, they are there. I just couldn't see them.
Yo.
What's up?
Speakers are working if you want to come check it out.
Cool. I'll check it out for a second. By the way, I'm almost done with all the custom ending behaviors. Alright, I'm back. My friend's setting up Dolby Atmos, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's get to work. So, they aren't colliding with me, I think purely because either they don't have any damage. No, they do have damage, and they do have this. But, I think it's because it's on the... It needs to be an enemy projectile layer. There we go. That's fixed. And that should work. It should work, and they should do like a shit ton of damage to me. Except they aren't. Why? I mean, I can barely see them, which is not good. I think we need to make them bigger. So let's just literally... Oh, I need to add a box collider, which is a regular one. And then add another box collider, which is a trigger one. And where is the box collider at? Yeah, they're on the thing. Okay, great. So I think that was the only missing thing, if I remember correctly. Ow. Oh, now you can see them, and wow, yeah, that's absurd. That is absurd. It is literally a whole thing. Dude, this is actually terrifying. These guys are so much stronger now. You have to be very fucking careful. Man, this is stupid. This game is actually really hard now. We're gonna need to completely rebalance all the enemy placements and everything. So I would say that the Wasp is done now. Beat Wasp. AI. Very scary. And the fact that they avoid each other makes them separate targets, which is just stupid. Also, we need to remove the collision box collider, because I don't want it to collide with trees and shit. Well, yeah, I don't want it to do that. I want it, because if the wasp isn't going to collide with stuff, the projectile shouldn't collide with stuff either. Fix, remove, wasp, projectile, collision, if the wasp, projectile, I think we should use wasps sparingly. I think they are now the strongest enemy because of the fact that they can go around obstacles and shit, and they have the poison. I think they do more damage than the ranger. So it's stupid. Actually, just stupid. Okay, so now we are going to make a lunge behavior for the wolf. I'm gonna go piss again first. I'm sorry that I'm leaving so much. No one is here, so I don't care. But I'm going to make a lunge behavior, and then this whole issue will be done. Alright. Okay, so now what? Well, the first thing we probably want to do is get that behavior set up. Because it's a movement thing, so... I think we're going to need a custom attack collider for the wolf as well. We might need some custom behavior on that end as well, but yeah. Pole is the most important thing. Let's... okay. This is so cool. This is awesome. I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't know what I'm doing. Sheesh, I just actually don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I just realized a problem. Making these all scriptable objects, I think it would share the state for the timer, which I don't want. That's really bad. I'm not a big fan of this scriptable object system anyway. You have to create a bunch of extra stuff. I could do it that way, but that's really bad.
Data structure for the NPCs in your game? Odin Inspector can help with that. Do you need to make it easy for a designer to adjust values without breaking the code? No problem. Do you need to run code at the push of a button? Odin can do that with one extra line of code. Do you have a color scheme for your game? We've got an attribute and an editor for that. If that sounds interesting, let's take a quick look at what Odin Inspector can do for you and your game. Odin Inspector is all about letting you design your game quicker and easier, no matter whether you're a solo hobby developer or working on just letting you design your game quicker and easier. No matter whether you're a solo hobby developer or working on a large team, Odin Inspector has over 80 attributes that allow you solo hobby developer or working on a large team. Odin Inspector has over quickly and easily create custom inspectors and custom editors. Grouping in the inspector with attributes like box group, vertical group, and horizontal group can help clean up the visuals and thus the usability of the inspectors. This is particularly useful when a large number of fields need to be set, such as in the creation of data assets. With one easy toggle, you can see the difference in the inspector with Odin on and with Odin off. Tabs are a great tool to further organize inspectors for classes with a large number of fields. They can greatly reduce the overall footprint of the script in the inspector, while at the same time making it more usable. Tabs can be created and added to your inspectors with just one simple attribute. In Unity, it's easy to add a non-monobehavior class to an inspector. As long as the class is serialized, it'll show up and you can edit all of the properties. But monobehaviors, or for that matter, anything that inherits from Unity Engine.object, doesn't show up. All you see is a field that references the object. That is, unless you add the Odin attribute inline editor. This will add a collapsible inline editor for the object. This can save time by not having to find the object in the scene and by being able to edit the properties directly in the
That's almost what I need.
Now, Odin is more than just about organizing and making your inspectors look better. Odin can also help to speed up and smooth out the design process. Do you need to test whether a function runs and behaves correctly? Maybe you're working on procedural generation and need its functionality. If you're handy, just through the attribute and color development. Find color palettes and quickly implement them with a color palette attribute. Combine this with an onValidate function, or more efficiently, with a built-in onValueChanged attribute, and designers can quickly iterate objects such as UI text through the defined color scheme. To go one step further and show off more of the flexibility of the Odin inspector, you can also achieve the same effect with the showInInspector attribute and using a getter and setter to call the appropriate function. So that's 3 ways to achieve the same result. Use what works best for you and your workflow. Now, we've all been there. We've handed off code to someone else and they've used it in a way that wasn't intended, or they forgot to set a required element. Or maybe you're working on your own and you're revisiting scripts you wrote months or years before. Either way, with Odin Inspector attributes, you can easily leave comments and requirements that can help prevent misuse and ensure the code is properly set up. And this can all be done with the required attribute. Setting attributes to ensure the code is used correctly is one big step in the right direction. But Odin can take it even further with a project validator. It's a paid add-on to the Odin Inspector that searches the entire project for potential issues. We'll be devoting a couple of videos to just the project validator, so make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for those videos. You may have some fields that are only used under specific conditions. Rather than have them shown or enabled at all times, you can use Odin to control access to those fields. By using showIf, hideIf, enableIf, or disableIf, fields can be disabled or even not shown. If, hideIf, enableIf, or disableIf, fields can be disabled or even not shown based on the defined conditions. These conditions can come from a simple Boolean value or from more complex functions. Odin is able to evaluate C# expressions and attributes by prefacing them with an @ symbol. For example, in the case shown, the code is checking the state of the Boolean as well as whether the GameObject field is null. If
Wow, that's
the
impressive.
condition is not met, the field will be disabled.
Janky, but
If
impressive.
you want or need to leave a note for your future self or your team's level designer, you can do just that with the InfoBox attribute, which leaves notes right in the inspector. You can also customize the type of message as information, a warning, or as an error. There are other Odin attributes that can be used to limit or constrain the types of objects that can be added to a field, such as scene objects only or asset selector. These attributes allow types or folder locations to be pre-selected. You can also limit the field to children of the object with the attribute child game objects only. Now, all of these attributes can help streamline the design process, whether you're a solo developer or working on a large team.
This should be like
200
default
reviews
shit.
on the asset store with an average rating of 5 stars. If you don't want to take my word for it, then check out what your fellow developers have to say about Odin. As for support, the DevDog Discord is active and is a great place to see.
It's annoying you can't really use this in packages because it's not like a default Unity thing.
So there you go. That's a brief introduction to the Odin.
This should just be a part of the Unity engine. Like, I don't understand why it's not. I'm almost certain this is definitely not going to be open source. Because they have paid shit. So, it's definitely going to be open source. What is this package? Serializer. Okay, let's check it out. Open source cross-platform out-of-the-box Unity supports Unity structs. Binary format, JSON format, merge friendly data. Interfaces. Ooh. Odin Serializer has all this stuff. Is this open source? GitHub? Odin Serializer. Unity JSON full sphere, JSON.net, protobuf.net. Okay. Open source out-of-the-box Unity support. Binary format, JSON formatter. Interfaces, properties, polymorphism, generics, dictionaries, curriculum, references, delegates, multidimensional arrays, extendable naming, IL optimized sports.net, interface, callback attributes. No polymorphism, lots of polymorphism. Wow. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. Well, let's see if this solves our problems. Because if it does, then hell yeah, that would be fucking epic. We definitely can't have scriptable objects, so we have to pivot away from that. Pretty much. Like, it's... Well... Having it be on a per enemy basis, I think, is a good idea, because there's just only so many properties that you can actually have and give a shit about. And even then, you can go and fix it for a specific enemy if you really have an issue. So I think going back to regular shit is probably a good idea. Is this a proper Unity package? License, get ignore, Odin Serializer. Odin Serializer. It doesn't look like this is immediately like a Unity project. 7-zip. That's weird. Get started. How do I get started with this? Fine, I guess I'll go on the asset store to try this out. Oh, it moved. Okay, well, bye-bye. No! You idiot. I give up. I give up. I'm gonna leave it, but I can't leave it the way it is right now. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna steal your code because it's open source. Steal, but whatever. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that on a different screen. Oh my god, this website sucks. The CAPTCHA is sort of off of the screen. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is actually horrible. Come on, buddy. Download a source code. Buy now. Yeah, this is... I'm not doing this. Sorry. I mean, I get why... Like, I get it, but, like, no. Just, no. Not happening. Let's see if we can just find the code ourselves. Because it might be that simple. I'm not going to be able to pick this apart and do my own thing. That's not what I want. I mean, I'm just so disappointed. I mean, God, damn.
Okay, I'm gonna get pins. Can you do it? I don't really care. We'll get all that off. We gotta get it up. Limit the field to children of the object with the attribute child game objects only. Now, all of these attributes can help streamline the design process, whether you're a solo developer or working on a large team. Odin has nearly 200 user reviews on the asset store with an average rating of 5 stars. If you don't want to take my word for it, then check out what your fellow developers have to say about Odin. As for support, the DevDog Discord is active and is a great place to seek help or ask questions if you're on the fence about purchasing the Odin Inspector. You can find an invite link to the server.
Literally, I get it. I understand. But this is not how we do things anymore. I don't care if it's $55 or whatever. That's affordable for me. But I simply cannot condone this shit. If my tools are free and open source for the rest of time, I won't buy into this. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. It's not happening. It just is not happening. I get that it's like super freaking difficult. But, like, there's a reason people are working on Bevy Engine and not, like, paywalling Bevy Engine. And I'm not going to paywall my shit either. I'm not really sure how we're going to accomplish this. Because the problem here is that I mean, it's a simple problem. It probably has a simple solution, but it's like, man, this is really dumb and bad. We could make them mono behaviors instead of scriptable objects, but I don't like mono behaviors. Mono behaviors are stupid. That's actually really disappointing, actually. Oh, this engine is so shitty. God damn. If we move to mono behaviors, it would be a I think mono behaviors are just the way to go. That sucks, because I really wish it could have been something else, and I could have made the configuration outside of that, but in a single script or whatever, but I guess I'll just do multiple scripts and it should be fine. Oh, but that's a lot of work. Oh well. At least I have all of it committed to source control, so I don't have to remember anything. I'm gonna get a snack. Snack done. Let's get back to it. I'm annoyed that I have to redo the configs, but again, it's only 5 enemies, so it's good that I'm making these like design decisions now as I find issues. Oh yeah, and oh dude, yeah, having it as mono behaviors is gonna make it so much better, for sure. Like, you can't even imagine like how good this is about to be. Let's just remove the create asset menu shit, because we don't need that. It's also a little bit more convenient to not have all of these create asset menu things. Yeah, alright, that seems good to me. Now, theoretically, we should be able to reconstruct everything and still have it be modular, which should be nice. So... yeah, this works much better. Even though it's still bad, it's good enough. Okay, so we need bandit. What was the bandit? Bandit.prefab is that, and where's the minus part? Oh, it just says the file ID. No. This is gonna be painful. I could just clone the project again, but that would just be like really inconvenient. So no matter what way I'm gonna do this, it's gonna be like really shitty. Oh god. Oh god. I think I remember at this point. God, this is horrible. Okay, I think genuinely it is a matter of we need to just make a second copy of the project. Not what I would have liked, but it's what is becoming necessary. What am I doing? It's pretty cool. That way we can just go back a commit on this version of the thing. and see what, and just browse around, and it should save me a bunch of time. It is annoying that I've changed the system like how many different times? I don't even know, but this version should be the best. And even though it won't fix things globally, it's still better. And the enemies require a bunch of manual shit anyways. So it's not like a huge deal or anything. Nope. Screw you, Siren X. I'm never using your shit. Fuck you, Odin. Inspector, I don't need you. It's crazy how fast that is. Even if it's still slow, it's still pretty fast. Entities, UI, input, shared testing, text message pro tools. I mean, it's such a well-organized project. I mean, God. Imagine. Pretty awesome. Okay, what do I actually need to do? I need to go into branch. We might want to make them their attack animation play slower. I mean, to be fair, it is a lot of them, so... No, they're not as strong as I thought they were. No, they're still pretty strong. I don't know. Anyways, enemies... I'll just keep this up on the other monitor, and we'll migrate everything, and hope that it goes well. So the bandit does... What do they have? Behaviors. Okay, basic physics of wins. Okay. That should be pretty easy. now this can be adjusted per entity with overriding on objects. I think this is actually the best way to do it. Look at how nice that is. That's a lot better. That's what I thought. Avoid radius weight condition. I'm probably going to open source this library. And you can use Odin Inspector to make this not nigh unusable. Well, it's not non-usable, it's very usable, but it's like you can make it more convenient with the inline inspector shit if you want to do that. But yeah, I'm just going to have everything be a mono behavior, I don't care. pretty good. Now what? Well, let's get to the ranger in a minute. Let's just start with the bandit. Bandit is just going to be avoidance, basic target attraction, and ground agent avoidance. So it's literally just these 3 aviars. There we go. Even though it is better to use scriptable objects, we cannot because it must be per instance.
Is it a burglar?
Huh?
What are you working on right now?
I'm working on refactoring the enemy agent shit for the 5th time, but this should be the last time because new requirements keep coming
If your
up.
stream goes down, would you be able to restart it?
Yeah.
Because we need Wi-Fi to do the Dolby Atmos thing, and the router needs to be switched or something.
What switched where?
I
What do
don't
you
know.
mean?
He said one of them is broken and it needs switched, but that you didn't want to switch it until you get the new one, but it needs switched.
It will be more broken. Trust me on God, it will be more broken if I switch it right now and we don't have all of the new shit. Tell him that. Because there's nothing I genuinely it's not going to be that bad. It's gonna be. Okay, now that we have that taken care of, we have agent, the physics avoidance shit. Okay, so now we go on to the next one. The goblin. Great, because the goblin has a lot of different stuff. Physics avoidance and ground agent avoidance. Okay, so just ground agent avoidance. Physics agent avoidance. How's the Goblin Agent Avoidance work? Or no, it's not Agent Avoidance, Goblin. It's a Goblin target attraction. Well, okay, what's Goblin Retreat? So I think Retreat is the most important one.
Hey, what's the numbers at the end of the Wi-Fi password?
368. Stupid dumbass transform shit. I hate the auto transform shit. It's horrible. 0 dropped, 320 dropped frames. That's actually surprisingly impressive, considering how shit our downloads are. Okay, what was the next thing we did, Ranger? Actually, we didn't finish Ranger, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, I think this is good. Awesome. Great. Now, all we have to do is... Excuse me. Oh, what do we have to do again? There was the wolf. That's the entire reason we did this, was so that we could add a lunch behavior that had a timer. Let's just hope this works as expected. Nope, I think it doesn't work as expected. I think I messed something up. -2, 2.5. Four units 0, 10 units that. Well, it might actually be working, but I might just have to rebalance it. Dude, that actually outclasses my range a lot. That's not good. I think 1.5 is fair, but yeah, like, man, it's difficult to balance it well. You can still get at them, but it makes it harder. Because, yeah, they will avoid you. Ow, 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 that was dumb. It's pretty good. Let's drag out one of everything. Wow. So cool. Such a wide variety of stuff happening right now. I mean, they all complement each other pretty well. I think we need to make the bandit and wolf faster. Damn, these guys are fucking annoying now. Something is wrong with the wolf. No, it's wrong. It's supposed to be like 5. Oh, fuck. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. I can't get away because of the fucking slime. Jesus. Man, the goblin really can get away pretty quickly. Goblins are annoying as hell. I will say that much. Goblins are... A lot of these enemies are kind of annoying. I think that's going to make you feel really powerful when you get good items to fight them with. The fact that they're annoying is good. The fact that they're like a challenge is good. Especially in large numbers, they're formidable. Which is good. We want them to be formidable. It's pretty cool. So, now that that is done... Okay, let's get the lunge attack going. I'm gonna need another snack. I'm hungry. Alright, let's try and get this working. This is not going to be necessarily super easy. Also, the speed needs to increase. But now that everything is on a mono behavior, then I can just make it work, even if it's really shitty. I don't even actually have to make this an enemy behavior. I'm not totally sure how to deal with that. I think we're probably not going to make it an agent behavior thing. You know what? I am gonna make this an agent behavior condition. Because that way, virtual override bool. I see. New. What the fuck? What does that mean? Weird. Anyways, it's just going to be okay, now what? Well, I need to actually do the lunge attack, so... If the cooldown is done, then what? Okay, so that's whether we can lunge or not. if we lunge cooldown and we're done, and we can lunge, And the wolf. This is making things a lot more interesting, I will admit. We need to reduce the damage on this guy by like a lot. Let's do like 6. That is actually very good. I think that's great. Feet, wolf, lunge, run. Awesome. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's every enemy behavior that there is. There we go. We are done. Let's try doing this in the main area. And then after this, I'm going to go because we've been doing this for like 4 hours. That's actually a lot more interesting. I'm kind of mad that the FPS is a lot lower than I'd expect it to be, but that might just be because I'm streaming. Oh my gosh, this is actually really difficult. I need to get me some better items. Because that is not going to work. Oh boy. Well, there's not very many of them around here, but I can't really get at them. I just can't get at them. I don't have enough range, which is ironic. No. Fuck you. No. No. What are you guys doing? I'm trying to, like, check out the barrels. Okay, we're gonna have to do some balancing. We're gonna have to do some serious balancing. Wasp. No, I don't want to bounce based off of the placements in the world. That's not something I want to do. But I can say with confidence that I don't know. God damn. Ah! He lunged at me. He lunged at me. He's lunging through the trees, bro. That looks crazy. No, they're making me slow. Oh my god, this is we're gonna need to do some serious balancing on this front, cause oh my god, man, this is just not working as expected. I'm just getting beaten to death, honestly. Yeah, we definitely need to reduce the total number of enemies by a lot. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that should be the density of enemies for, like, when the game is hard. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. Let me go ahead and merge this, and then, alright, I think that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. I think this went pretty well. We are going to need to do some serious work on balancing everything properly. But, yeah. I think that's going to be it. See you guys.